Hey guys, welcome back to more Project Ozone. Merry Christmas! That is actually when I'm recording this. It is actually Christmas time. I like how the background makes a stage, so I decided to go with the intro here. But yeah, it's Christmas time in the world of Minecraft, yeah, December. The reason the video is going out very late is because my internet is awful. Like, I have no internet at all, really, so it's going to take forever to get these uploaded. But that's not about when I get videos uploaded. I guess it's when people watch them, yeah. Who cares what day it is? This walrus thing still just looks hilarious. It's like someone got halfway through and just like quit. And just left it absolutely black. And it's kind of horrifying. But I like him because it's different, isn't it? But yeah, check this out. I got a lot done. It was like an hour and a half of doing absolutely nothing. I got my chest. He kind of scares me. I'm not lying. Every time I turn around, I see him there. I kind of jump a little bit. It's just horrifying. I got my chest consolidated. I had tons and tons of iron, so I just added everything new to it. I love that noise. Reek, 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 reek. I moved all my ores and stuff over here. I haven't touched anything else. As you can see, my smeltery is gone. I'm kidding. I think he's going to actually follow me once. Come on, walrus. Maybe I'll take him with me where I go. But check this out, guys. Oh, man. I'm sorry for not recording this now, because that was actually kind of entertaining to watch. I didn't die. But otherwise, I did exactly what I said. First part of the tour. Step 1, part 1. Here we go. The smelter. Exact same. I just moved it over. I use the panel again to charge the autonomous activator. I throw ores in. I put everything underground, so now you can't see it. I have all my ores over here. Now this, though, is where the magic is happening. Last time I had the frame laid out for what I was going to do. I think I just had one of these, a pulverizer, and I had one automatic sifter. I had enough material to do a lot. Once I got it going, I was able to build another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. I just built them all pretty much at the same time, because I was like, oh, I could do this. And then I went ahead and realized, if you could tell, see how quick it's going? I think the mod creator, or the pack creator, buffed a lot of stuff. He buffed power gen and he buffed speed. I don't know why, because now these are just broken as heck. Before it would have took 4 of these to do what it's doing now, because that's the reason I said I need 4. I'll kick 2 out here, I'll kick 1 out here, and I'll kick 1 out here. But this thing is making enough that the ones in front of it can't even keep up. These are all full. But basically, all the leftover gravel that doesn't get sucked into these gets sucked into here, turned to sand. All the sand that doesn't get used or is overfull gets sucked in here, turned into dust. All the dust gets used. No secondary products. Secondary products I have being pumped out the bottom. They're yellow. If you know thermal expansion, they do have a chance of generating a second product. So like cobblestone has a secondary product of generating sand, I believe. I can't remember what this is. So I got all 3 of these sucking down into this chest over here because I didn't know what else to do with it. I'll just throw it somewhere later. As for the materials themselves, they're being pulled out the back thanks to Ender.io's sweet and sexy conduits. I mean, look how nice this looks. I mean, if this were any other mod pack that I played in the Grand Skies, I would have had these things suspended in air with wires on all 4 sides. I would have had one side for power, one side for running product out, one side for running product in. That's not even calling these things. Ender.io really saves the day with nice product placement. I mean, look how smooth this is. But everything is pulled out down here into this chest. Yeah, look at all these materials. Wow, right? Auto Packager, like I said, takes items from the left inventory, auto crafts them into a 4x4 crafting grid, places them in the chest on the right. Look at this. 6 blocks of redstone, tons of glowstone, a ton of bone meal. That's 9 in each bag. All these ore I will never use. Look, like 5, 6, 7 stacks of gravel. That is like, or iron. That is literally like 600 iron bars, guys. I will never use that. That's impossible. Surprisingly, gold is the rarest thing. Gold is, I keep trying to fill it up, but it doesn't come quick enough. I have nickel for making Invar with iron. I now have a ton of lead. Oh wait, there's some more gold ore. For some reason it's down there. Maybe it's just because it's mixing wrong. Ton of osium. I have more material. This is what I was talking about, guys, in the beginning. I was like, once you get this thing actually set up, you'll be making more resources than you could ever want. Like, this is your auto quarry. This is your digital miner. This is overpowered. Excuse me. I mean, wow. I now have every type of material I could ever want. Quite possibly not diamonds, but I already have 7, and it is literally... This has only been running for about an hour and a half. This is not much time at all. Once I got these put down and got it hooked up, the only thing else I did was I went over there, I destroyed all the chests, and I put them in new chests. That was it. So in like 45 minutes time, this is what I got. That's how quick it's going. That's pretty freaking stupid. This episode, now that that's done over explaining, I think I'm going to go ahead and extend out more. Get more crucibles. Finish this off. I got a drum set up. Unfortunately, these are bugged. They make more power just sitting passively. I'm pretty sure they're broken. Like, look, it's just infinite. It's not even moving. It's staying at 160,000 RF. So I'm assuming this pack's an alpha, so it probably won't be as easy when you play it. These things probably won't be instant, because normally you have to go by tiers, right? The way thermal expansions work is you have like different tiers of machinery. First tier's non-upgradable. Second tier, there's like a third tier and fourth tier. Of course, the materials get harder to craft. But as you improve the tiers, as you improve the materials of what the machine is made out of, you can add more upgrades, like speed upgrades and efficiency upgrades, to where it'll be this fast. It just looks like he just gave it everything without even trying. It does take 400 RF a tick. But these things over here they're not even carrying. It's just these 3. These are the lowest level generators, by the way. Powering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 machines. Yeah. It's broken. I'm assuming later he's probably going to fix it. I checked for updates. Nothing's happened yet. Or maybe that's how it is. Maybe he just got sick of power gen. But if those things are that powerful, what's the point of awesome mods like big reactors, where you actually use somewhat in-game materials to make giant reactors? Like, I would have to make one probably literally the size of the tree just to match with those 3 little things. I wouldn't be using them, but I am kind of playing by my own rules, in that I have lava being generated. So if they took lava, it would work just fine, because I have it set up. Eventually I'm going to set all this up to where usually I would use, I think it's by extra utilities, one of these actual lava generators. This is what I'm used to using. You get a bunch of these set up, or the big ore ones. You pump them full of lava, and that's how I power my base early on until I get big reactors. The end, yeah. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Everything is nice and neat. Everything is empty now. I don't know what to do anymore. I guess now is where the actual building starts. Now is where you actually get to start doing what you were doing in vanilla Minecraft. And that is actually building stuff, making platforms, and yeah, let's go. Also, I moved the barrel. The bedrockium drum was filling up with lava, so I just moved it over here. When it empties out, I'll change it. So this thing has unlimited lava now. I was going to pump it over, but yeah. Sadly, I'm not using Ender IO for anything anymore. It's just kind of sitting here chilling. I actually used my manual sieve. You remember the one I right-clicked on? I threw it in here and used it as fuel. It's just like a lol. I don't need you anymore. But yeah, everything's working. I need a lot more gold, but other than that, now while I'm doing other stuff, I'm going to be making bank on resources. I don't know what I'm going to do, though. This chest is already getting really, really full with a lot of material. I don't know what I'm going to do once it gets overflowing. I'm going to need, as far as I know, that's the biggest chest there is, actually. I mean, there is something called like crystal chests, but I think they're just see-through. Am I right? Yeah. There's nothing special about them. You just put glass around them so you could see into them. Obsidian chests are just kind of indestructible. Unfortunately, I think that's the biggest inventory until I get a supercomputer up going. Computers would be kind of cool because then I could automatically craft things. But yeah, this episode, well, I will start out. Maybe I should get some kind of a a signboard right here in the middle of things I need to do. One, I need to finish getting crucibles set up. I need about 20 more to finish getting set up over there. That way I can get a lot of lava flowing and a lot of lava generation. Another thing I could start doing, I have enough materials. I could go for Mine Factory Reloaded and get the mob slaughterers, the mob killers, the grinders or whatever. Oh yeah. Nick, how could you? Yeah, I know. It just got annoying. I was trying to build and have fun, and they were just randomly spawning on top of me. I lit up everything. I don't know how they got over to me. But eventually, I'm going to use something called, what was it, the mob slaughter? No. Mine Factory. Here, the grinder, the mob grinder. Fairly cheap to make. Never mind. Well, I guess I should have looked at that first, huh? For a machine block, it looks like you need mechanism now. So never mind. That's going to be a little ways off. Well, I'm glad I checked that. Unfortunately, I'm going to need a crap stone of redstone to get started there. Like a lot of redstone. Well, never mind. I do have I forgot. I fixed that problem. I have a little bit of gold, so I could get 1 or 2 of these up and going. I have redstone fairly easy. I actually have about 64 redstone. So never mind. I can do that. So I could get a grinder. What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this out about 4 blocks. It's going to be a giant house now for mobs to live in. I'm going to get like 2 grinders set up, or just 1. And there's something cool called fans by Extra Utility. They're these little single blocks, like half the size of this. And basically in a cone, like 6 by 6 or something in front of it, it pushes entities. I mean, probably like this fast. Not very fast at all, but enough to where it'll eventually push them towards the grinder. Yeah. Then I'll have passive way of grinding. Plus, by killing them that way, you get mob essence. And I'm sure you know about that. You could use that to enchant your weapons to make them pretty overpowered. If you use certain types. Like Paxels, that's one of my favorite things to do, is just keep re-enchanting them. And it becomes like instant mine. So that's the thing. Enhance the mob platform. That's what this is going to be. It's going to be nothing for generating those loot bags and mobs. Those loot bags are worth quite a bit. This platform is going to be my farm platform. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but that's also something I need to start with. I need a reliable source of wood. Wood is also done through Mine Factory Reloaded. I'll get a couple small plots. Once they get going, that's it. They'll be fine. All I need is a small, like 5x5 plot of oak trees. They'll automatically grow. They'll automatically be harvested. Boom. I have unlimited lumber right off the bat. Maybe get a few more for certain types of foods I would like to eat. Like, one of the best ones is to grow, I think, soy crops. That way you can make generic hamburger and wheat. And you got yourself like a vegan burger. And those will count as light meals, and I will never have to worry about food again. So I'll probably do that. Trees would definitely be a thing. I guess I could go ahead and put like Botania over here too. I get that started. Maybe. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. This platform's pretty good size, man. Eventually, when I build off my 4th platform, that's probably going to be my animal farm, I've decided. I'll have a farm set up to automatically slaughter certain types of animals. Get milk from cows. Shear sheep for wools. That type of stuff. But yeah, sorry if I bored you with that intro. I just decided to let my feelings out there, guys. Please don't stomp on them. But no, that's what I'm actually, I think that's my plan. I hope this has been somewhat enjoyable so far. This is pretty cool. I mean, as you go through Skyblock, you have ideas, you randomly start putting them in place, and this is what it looks like. I'm mildly happy with this. Let me check and see if I have soy. Food's not really a big concern. I think I remember getting soy. Yes, I do have enough to start with soybeans. That'll get me hamburger. Unless they change the recipe. They shouldn't have, though. Hamburger can be made with raw beef or firm tofu, yeah. And tofu you throw into a presser twice with soybeans. So there, I have hamburgers. And eventually once I get milk, I can make cheese and make cheeseburgers. True story. But there are, yeah, that's 3 things that need to be done. All the while my resources are growing. I do need to think about what to do once that fills up. I guess I could put another diamond chest there and just filter it out into it and let them both slowly fill up. I think that's probably what I'll do until I get the computer system up and going, which I could probably start on, but I'm going to make sure I have everything else ready. I tell you what we will do first. Let's check out the old quest book. I can't remember what I was doing. It's talking about various things. Luckily, I already made a ton of gold chest. I do mean a ton. Sadly, I upgraded them all to diamond chests because I'm rich. I will be making some of these. I will be making induction smelters eventually. I don't know if I'll ever go down this tree. I mean, I will for the quest, but I never actually got that far in Ender.io. What was this one? Being able to fly. Okay. So yeah, it's telling me to go to big reactors. That looks like the smallest one. Maybe he buffed that too to where it'd be unlimited energy. I don't know. Otherwise, I guess we will just start doing what I said I was going to do. Let's start with the easiest one first that I could knock out real quick. And that's getting the crucibles up and going. That'll guarantee me infinite lava. And I already have the dust too. That's what else I could do. Whoops. Accumulus accumulator. Do I have one of those? Yes, I crafted one. I didn't need. That's when I realized they were OP as balls and I didn't need to do anything else. I even said that out loud too. It's like, this OP as balls, bro. So it just takes that. Takes one of these. Unfortunately, I am going to need more copper. I may have some. I created a couple bags too. I created the Tinker's Construct knapsack first because I thought it would be just as good, but it really wasn't. I mean, it's kind of annoying how you have to click it, but I guess it is inventory, right? Let's get some more copper. Let's get some dust. An Elysian tail. And let's get some tin. Do I have any more tin? I should have a lot of tin. Oh, it's in my inventory. Crap. So much iron. I'll just throw it all in here. While I'm doing stuff, it'll be smelting. I mean, you do have a lot of iron, but iron's like your most used resource too, so. Let's make this. I'm making an aqueous accumulator. And that one's just copper around iron. And then how do you make these? The servos. Dang it, I forgot to get the redstone. I like how it just looks like it's snowing over there now, doesn't it? Servo. Just one in the middle, some of this around here. And then you could put it all together and bippity boppity boo. Suddenly, that's my advice to you. An aqueous accumulator. A simple device capable of making dreams come true. Do not throw that into the void. I mean, I guess it'd be okay if I did. But why would you want to? And do I have any more fluid conduits? I do not. I used them all. That's how you spell fluids, by the way. Fluid. Let's see. cheap fluid conduit was just quartz and actually quite clear glass. And I did have that here. 1, 2, 3. Am I out of conduit binder? Surely not. I had a lot of that stuff, Mr. Walrus. I had a lot. I swear that thing's gonna give me nightmares tonight when I actually go to bed. Horrifying looking. Okay, no. I had some more. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. Cat, you're in the way again. My cat likes to play games with me. And by that, I mean usually laying on the keyboard and ruining everything. Okay, so here's some of this. I can't see over her head. Let's see. Probably forget to cut that, but that's okay, because it was short. Let's see. To get this, I need to just wallow out this, plop that in there, plop this here, and that should be generating water now. Unfortunately, I think it... Well, never mind. I could do this, can't I? And you're back. Right? Okay. Maybe that didn't actually serve much of a purpose. But that's okay, though. How quick does this fill up? Not quick at all. Okay. Spoilers, this was my plan. To just get absolutely lazy and just go back and forth. Again, if you can make machines to make your life easier, do it. I mean, by all means. This one's not filling up at all now. These are the cheapest level of pipes, so I can't really blame it for not working to the best. It's not really working at all, is it? They're so bad. It's working somewhat. That's 25. I will go for an even 30. Okay, let's just call it good. I totally could have already been done. But you know the saying, work smarter, not harder. Okay, that's 64. Let's get some bone meal. Over here, because that's where I have most of it stationed at. Is this full yet? No, it's still doing pretty good. This is getting very full. Can I actually take them out of the bag? Okay, good. Here. I'll put it over here so it could be recombined again. This is still pumping out 316. It's gonna be going a while. That's not very much iron at all, is it? I mean, just think about that. Once I get Project E going, a stack of this is worth 16, so that's 2 diamonds. I'm gonna be rolling in the diamonds. Like, my value is going up rapidly now. If there was like a little chart, it would be like slowly and then just boop, and the value of all the stuff I have. That's the noise it would make too. Boop. That wasn't as much as I would have thought it would be.